Hello and welcome to this video of how to increase website traffic. In the last video I did, I laid the groundwork to building effective traffic. I really encourage you to go back and watch it because it talks about focusing on one traffic building technique at a time or one traffic building source at a time. And this is really true with this next one that I want to talk about, unleashing the power of article marketing. Now you're thinking, I've heard of it, I may even do it, and you might not even be very sold on the idea. But what a lot of people do wrong with article marketing is they don't put the time and energy necessary to really start getting the traffic. We're not talking about increasing your page rank because you have a lot of articles on there. I know someone who has over 15,000 articles on easyinarticles.com. He's built his entire business on article marketing. He says it hasn't increased his page rank one bit. Now, having links back from various article marketing sites is going to help, but that's not the reason why you do it. The reason why you do it is because you get a higher click-through rate because people are invested in reading what you have to offer. It's quality content, and you get a higher conversion rate, so you can get less traffic and make more money from less traffic than if you just do SEO and get a lot of junk traffic out there. So don't get me wrong, SEO is important, but you can take a website, a landing page, do no SEO, and you can throw it on the bottom of your articles when you're doing article marketing, and you'll start to get traffic and you'll start to get signups and sales from it. I didn't do it before. Someone turned me on to it, and that's what I noticed. So I really encourage you to do it. So a couple of tips. Article marketing tip number one, focus all of your time and energy into posting original articles on only one website. In the last video, we talked about focusing on one traffic generating strategy or technique or source. Well, narrow your focus even more, and the website that I recommend is easyinarticles.com. They have a very good rapport with Google, and again, you're not worrying about getting a bunch of links from a bunch of different websites. You're really wanting just to get the traffic, and you want your article to get ranked higher in the search engines. You'll have a better chance of getting an article indexed in Google from Easy in Articles than some of the other article marketing sites that aren't as quality. There are a couple of others that are fairly good, but there's a lot of junk ones out there too. So article marketing tip number two, because Easy in Articles requires original articles, consider hiring someone to write your articles for you. So you're doing it to start, get your feet wet. Once you start getting your articles approved and you start seeing the traffic, consider hiring someone, because the reason is to succeed at article marketing, you need lots of articles. Again, we're not talking about trying to get a bunch of backlinks from the same site. We're talking about getting articles that are indexed by Google. The site itself gets traffic directly for people surfing it, looking for information. But really, the power of it is that someone goes to Google and types in how to increase website traffic or something like that, and your article shows up on page one. They click through, you've got free traffic from your article, and it duplicates itself because the articles don't go away. So lots of articles, and lots of articles on easyinarticles.com really is all you need to unleash the power of this free traffic source. It's free to get started. Once you get into the mode of writing an article and knowing what their strict guidelines are, you just have a better chance of getting ranked in Google as well for that article, but you get quality traffic. And as you build on it, your traffic grows. And that's why it's so important to focus on one traffic generating source at a time, because when you do that, all of your energy is going into it. You see the results, you're motivated, and you keep going. Then once you have a few thousand articles, yes, I know that's mind-blowing, but once you have a few thousand articles generating traffic, then you can actually start moving on to other traffic sources. Now, that doesn't mean you have to get 1,000 articles before you start being able to invest in other sources. But when you start making money from those articles, you can now reinvest money back into pay-per-click, for example. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this information.